Hey everyone, GrimmChorizo here. Welcome to Wrestling Roundup, the show where I give you this week's wrestling news, rumors, and recaps. So let's go ahead and get started with Monday Night Raw. So once again, Shane McMahon was in charge of Raw. And I'm not complaining, but it's almost if Undertaker shouldn't have won at WrestleMania. Enzo and Cass defeated the Dudley Boys to advance into the finals of the No. 1 Contenders Tag Team Tournament. Roman Reigns was in the ring, and AJ Styles came out, and then Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson came out and attacked Reigns while AJ wasn't looking. Reigns accused AJ of setting up the attack, but AJ says he has nothing to do with the attack, and he didn't tell Anderson or Gallows to attack. So this is actually a pretty cool story going on here. Also on Raw, the Vaudevillains defeated the Usos to advance to the tournament finals. So at Payback, it will be Enzo and Cass versus the Vaudevillains for the finals of the No. 1 Contenders WWE Tag Team Tournament, sponsored by Bootios. Also, Charlotte will defend the Women's Championship against Natalya. Ric Flair will be in Charlotte's corner, and Bret Hart will be in Natalya's corner. So it's basically a rematch from NXT TakeOver a few years back. Shane McMahon also announced Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose, and Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at Payback. So Payback is looking to be one hell of a card. I'm very excited. Everything they've done the past few weeks of Raw leading up to it have been great. And, Shane running Raw is making things exciting, so I kind of hope he just keeps running it, but I'm sure that the Authority will be back soon and we'll have some clash between Shane and Stephanie, but I guess we're just going to have to see. Adam Rose and Connor from the Ascension both are suspended for 60 days for breaking the wellness policy. Unfortunately, at the age of 45, Chyna, WWE legend from the Attitude Era, has passed away. It's just pretty sad. I mean, everyone knew she kind of had some issues going on, but just hoping that she was going to get it together and that she was going to get the help she needed before it was too late, and unfortunately that hasn't happened. So rest in peace, Chyna. I mean, I wasn't really watching during the Attitude Era at the time, but I've seen all the things she's done, and she really was a pioneer for wrestling and just women's wrestling in general. I mean, she won the Intercontinental Championship, and that's just awesome. In a huge shock at an NXT house show in Lowell, Massachusetts, Samoa Joe defeated Finn Balor to become the new NXT champion. So yeah, Samoa Joe is now the NXT champion, and it took place at a house show. I'm sure some people are not a fan of this, but not that Samoa Joe won, but that they did it at a house show. I think it's pretty awesome because it shows that anything can happen at a house show. It gets more people to want to go to specifically NXT house shows, and it gets the realism thing going on, because you know that the champions are defending their titles at house shows anyway, so why not have a title change to show that, anything can happen. So, Samoa Joe, the new NXT champion. So thanks for watching this week's episode of Wrestling Roundup. Hope to see you next week. See you later.